community that we have to take care of. We have kids that are depending on us. I call them my scholars, I call them my future leaders, because that's what they are. And I let them know, don't forget about where you were raised. Be proud of where you come from and give back. It seems more family in Riverview Gardens. It would just be wonderful to get some people to get some of those jobs and help us get these scholars where they need to be. There's a new view on the horizon where learning is required.
Retro, hashtag press play. It's the Retro Philosophy Show. Let's go!
Kingdom alignment on assignment for the king. Hope you're ready for the show.
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
Got my specs on my side. She's my forever bride that keeps hope alive.
I'ma rev it up, so hold on tight.
We about to level up, catch us on the turnpike. From city to city, state to state, coast to coast, man, make no mistake.
We are conquerors,
More than conquerors.
collecting miles and smiles.
Been doing this thing for a while, and all the while winning souls to God. We singing praises to our King. On the hog or on the wing, His praise we always sing, because this is the day that He has made.
Kingdom alignment on assignment for the king. Hope you're ready for the show.
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
Got my specs on my side. She's my forever bride that keeps hope alive.
I'ma rev it up, so hold on tight.
We about to level up, catch us on the turnpike. From city to city, state to state, coast to coast, man, make no mistake.
We are conquerors,
More than conquerors.
collecting miles and smiles.
Been doing this thing for a while, and all the while winning souls to God. We singing praises to our King. On the hog or on the wing, His praise we always sing,
Because this is the day that He has made.
Yo, what's up, everybody, including Lottie Dottie? You already know what it is. It's your boy Retro with you on today. And this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to the show. Wanted to talk to you real quickly about a couple things that we got going on. Can you hear me good? If you can hear me good, let me know in the comment section. And also let me know where you're watching from. As you can see, Mission Free Ruby Red. Yeah, we want her to be fixed, and we want her to be repaired. Now, those of you who know, I've been riding around on the gold wing, coming in on the wing of the prayer, and I'm grateful for the machine to be able to still be on the road and doing what we do, ministry along with Mission 448 hashtag Who Got Next. If you've not already registered for Mission 448, who got next, man? We need you to go, hop on, register, and that way we can make it do what it do. Check it out now. I have thoroughly. Hold on now. We got some craziness going on here. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, we're back. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. My phone is just doing some crazy stuff. But so it is. We keep rolling. Make sure you make some noise in the comment section. I've been riding the Gold Wing 2013 F6B. Very cool bike, very smooth riding bike. It's not a Harley. Look, I thought I could, I'm missing Ruby Red. So we have been making some attempts to get Ruby Red back on the road so I can get back in the saddle on the road glide. So that's what this show is about today, okay? I had somebody reach out to me a while ago and they say, yo, Retro, man, and this is because, we went down, well, we didn't go down, but the bike messed up on me. It's been several months now. We were on our way to Run for the Hills, what's that guy's name? Traveling Tall, a ride that he had down in Knoxville, Tennessee. And so on the way there, I was about 10 minutes, literally, if that, from the dealership. And as I was on the interstate getting ready to switch lanes, I heard a noise, and then I lost power. And so it was like, oh man, I didn't know what was going on. So what happened was the emergency pressure release valve or something of that nature. It's called. It came out of the motor, out of the engine. It stripped right out of the head. Ruby Red is a 2019 Road Glide Special, and I bought it the end of 2020. And when I bought it, it had just over 8,000 miles on it, 9,000 miles almost. And so when she went down, when she stopped working on me up in Knoxville, Tennessee, she was pushing over 138,000 miles. So I do believe that I got my fair share out of that motor. I've got the 114 M8 in it, and so I'm not complaining. The motorcycle has been a good bike. I haven't had any major problems with it. I did have stator issues, but I'm running heated gear, and I'm running my radio all the time, and I'm riding the bike all the time. So those issues were only expected to happen once you get to a certain point. And so we did have those issues with the motorcycle. We got those repaired. The craziest thing is, this is right before the Three Flag Classic, and it was crazy because um, I fixed it. Oh yeah, I fixed the bike and then I went on the ride, headed to the Three Flag Classic, and that's when I it broke down in Council Bluff, Iowa. And it was crazy because the rotor cap that we replaced was a defective part, and it snapped internally, and so it left us stranded there. So I say that to say that the motorcycle has not, left me stranded a whole lot of times, and any repairs and problems that the motorcycle had was expected. It is no secret that I ride her hard and put her up with. I mean, when I get on that bike, I ride it because that's what it was made for. So it lasted me a good amount of time. 100 and almost 40,000 miles is good enough. And so we are seeing if I have any true supporters uh, that want to support us in this endeavor. And I did struggle with doing this video just because I know how people can be, but it is what it is. As I was saying earlier, I had somebody reach out to me shortly after they saw the video because I ended up having to get a U-Haul to get it back home. And with the miles that I had on the motorcycle, just replacing the head just didn't really make sense because there's some other things that need to be addressed once you get, that far in miles. So they reached out and say, "Yo, Retro man, we want to help you. I want to help you, and you should do this, you should do that, and and I listened, and I was very reluctant initially. So anyway, they said, "Look, I got you. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna do X, Y, Z." Okay, cool. Um, you should go ahead and you should do a video. You should, do a group me. It's not a group me, a GoFundMe, whatever. I chose not to do the GoFundMe, but I did decide to go live and talk to my folks who enjoy my journey. Some of you guys ride, and some of you guys don't ride. That's the beautiful thing about my page and my platform. I have some folks that watch me who don't ride motorcycles, but they watch because they love retro. They love me. They have a personal relationship with me, and they live vicariously, I guess you could say, through me. So here's what I want you to do. On the screen, you see the QR code. That's the Cash App for Mission 448. Ruby Red is a Mission 448 mobile, and we usually get on that thing and we deliver the patches and everything. Um, let me see here. Bada boom. Well, I was going to show you guys a little Mission 448 badge that we got in the mail the other day because we are really anticipating getting out and delivering more patches as different people start to get on it and do their thing. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. There's so many different ways that we can support each other. But anyway, as I was saying, there are a lot of people who do watch my content and enjoy it. And so, hey, I'm putting this out there for those folks. You don't have to replace the whole motor, but you might be able to share a tank of gas, 10, $15, whatever it is. It will definitely go toward the repair of the motorcycle. We have a motorcycle, excuse me, we have an engine that we found. And so we are going to pull the trigger. We got to get the motor, then we got to get the, this is the cost of the motor, this is the cost of the repair, the labor, and all that stuff, and other things that will have to be done at the same time. So I am not going to make this a long, drawn out video. I am going to share it and leave it on my page, and I will also share the little flyer, if you will, and you can go ahead and circulate it. And what it's going to be is going to be, and what it's going to do is going to do. There are a lot of people who have a lot of things to say about situations like this, and they are entitled to their opinion. What I do is a little different than what others do. When we get on our motorcycle, we're not getting on our motorcycle to go chase tail. We're not getting on our motorcycle to go stir up trouble. We're getting on our motorcycle to enjoy the ride, get some breeze in on our knees, and do ministry. So many of you guys have seen me here, there, and everywhere, and so it is a beautiful thing. Again, Catherine, thank you so much. Bikers across the nation. Okay, that's what's up. And you never know. So anyway, we have a 114 is what my motorcycle has on it right now, and the motor that we're looking at is 114, of course. In a perfect world, I'd have slapped a 131 on there, but that 131 starts to get up there, and so we're going to work with just replacing what we had, and so we are putting this video out there so that you guys can assist us if you would like to. If you'd like to sow into the ministry, this is how you can do it. Now, this is what I would. This is what I want to do, because I don't believe anyone wants to give anything and not get anything in return. I mean, I don't think that's. I was going to say I don't think it's fair, and I don't. Anytime you give something, you should get something, and I give of myself, not just my time, not just my energy, not just my finances, but even spiritually. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of times, the amount of nights where I'm up praying for different individuals and throughout the day, interceding and things of that nature. But you know what? It's what I'm called to do, so I'm going to be found doing it anyway. Um, but if you are going to be a blessing to your boy Retro in the efforts of hashtag free Ruby Red, what we're going to do is we'd like for you to give to the Cash App that you see at the bottom of your screen there, and in the notes put hashtag free Ruby Red. And what we want to do is we want to be a blessing to you. Everyone that does donate and that does choose to give, we are going to make sure that you are blessed as a result. I'm not talking about just my prayers, but we want to make sure we get something in the mail to you as a token of thanks. And anything over a $50 donation, we want to offer a free registration for Mission 448. So if you were contemplating riding Mission 448, um, let's see here, Catherine. Thank you very much for your comment. She said this is important conversation to have amongst you riders 100%, especially the spiritual giving and so forth. Well, I will agree with you on that, Catherine. The spirituality aspect or part that exists on the set or amongst riders is nothing that should be taken lightly, nor is it something that should be overlooked. Um, and I think sometimes I'm not going to say taken for granted because the amount of interactions that we have off scene when the camera's not rolling is heartwarming to know that there are hundreds, thousands of people out there riding their motorcycles that do acknowledge God, that do love God, that are seeking God. And that is why it is so important for us who are in motorcycle, meaning who are claiming and representing the Lord in that regards. It's important, utterly important, that we conduct ourselves in a way that's becoming of who we say we are. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm going to leave it there. But Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry, who I have the privilege and the honor of serving as president, we try very hard to hold that standard high, and because it's important. Now, look at here now, everybody's human, and we're not here to bash people because God did not call us to be perfect. but he does call us unto perfection. So what that means, in my opinion, in my eyes, in my understanding, is that sometimes you may miss the mark. And again, that's because you're not perfect. But just because you missed the mark doesn't mean you don't get back up, dust yourself off, and continue to strive for perfection. If my good friend Maso Young was watching today, he would tell you keep pressing forward. Be a better man today than you were yesterday. And that's the essence of the strive for perfection. We get up when we mess up and we keep it pushing. We learn from our mistakes and we keep going. So, anyway, as a motorcycle ministry, these things are extremely important. Tanisha Clark, aka Nene, is in the building. What's going on, my beautiful niece? How's everything going up there in the big city of in the big state of Massachusetts? Hope all is well with you and yours. Give our love to the family. Let's see here, Bernie. What's going on, brother? How you doing, sir? Hey, Bernie, man. We're look here, man. You can't depend on everybody, but you should be able to depend on your people. If it ain't nothing but dos pesos, look, guys, hit us up, man. The QR code is right there on the screen. If you need more information as to where we are and what's what, by all means, hit me up and I will give you all that information. Bernie says, brother, sometime tomorrow I will donate. Okay, cool. God always encourages us to give generously. Brother, we appreciate that. And that's what I'm talking about. My man, 50 grand. And we would be delighted if the rest would. Okay, just finish the semester. Ladies and gentlemen, help me congratulate my niece. We call her Nene, but her government is Tanisha. Help me celebrate her. I'm not in the studio, so I don't have all my sound effects and everything. So shout out to Nene just finishing up the semester. And I know you finished up strong too. So congratulations. Keep up the good work, young lady. Listen to me, folks. Hard work always pays off. Now, this is a two-part, if not three-part thing. Okay, I had an individual. Again, they reached out to me way early. They said, "Retro, we appreciate what you do. We appreciate what you bring to the table, what you represent, so on and so forth." And it was a very humbling conversation indeed. Um, it really was. And they said, "Look, I am going to support you when you get ready to get this thing done." And so I reached back out to them because we found the motor, so we're ready to move forward. And so I got you, is what they said. So they're going to do their part. But during the initial conversation, again, it was like, brother, man, there are people who would love to help you because they want to see you continue to do what it is that you do. What you do is refreshing, is what they were explaining in their own words. And so, again, I struggle with that because I know how people can be and how people say different things. Um, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say, what I'm gonna do is because the Lord had done something just recently, and it was all about obeying what He says to do. And sometimes when we obey what He says to do, it will take us through a place, it will take us down a path that will rub completely against our mentality, against our what's the word I'm looking for? Our standards, even, you know. Um, but obedience is the key. And to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams, is what the Bible says. And so there comes a time sometimes where we literally sound choppy. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Lady McIver, my sweetheart. Let me see if I can do this and see if this will make a difference. Bada bang. How about now? Ooh, no, that is bad, isn't it? Let me see something here. It's horrible. Uh, We can switch out real quick, guys. Okay, boom, bang. Maybe help a little bit. I think so. I think that might be a little bit better. Let's see here. All right. So, as I said, I did struggle with going live to have this conversation. But again, sometimes God will intentionally put us in a position where we will have to, as the Bible says, lean not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And there are some people who get it, the laws of sowing and reaping and things of that nature. And so I believe that God is an intentional God and a strategic God. And so anyway, I'm simply putting it out there, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, call it what you will. But I want Ruby Red back on the road so I can continue to get out there and get these miles and smiles and do what it is that we do. So let me do this one more again, remove that so that way you can see it on the bottom of the screen. If you are going to be extremely generous, inbox me, let me know. Matter of fact, I know Bernie is already committed. Anybody else plan on being a blessing? Let us know in the comment section. Any donation, oh snap, any donation over $50, like I said, we are going to send you a free registration for the Mission 448. You can choose which state you want to ride, and that way you're getting something for your donation. Anything under that, we still would like to send you out a token of thanks or appreciation. So again, when you do send in your Cash App, make sure you put hashtag free Ruby Red, and then we can make sure we reach out to you and get you the things that we're going to be sending to you. All right. So let's see here. Will Ruby Red be rolling for the new year? Drum roll. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to be very optimistic and I'm going to say yes. So stay tuned and see what's going to be done. As we got so much going on, man. So much going on, man. So much going on. But it's going to happen, and I'm excited about it. So hopefully the sound is better than it was because I did hear that choppiness a little while ago. You guys have any questions for me? Any questions for me? Let me know in the comment section. We'll go ahead and address a couple of questions and before we let you guys go. Again, the Cash App is, oh, let me do this real quick. Let's see here. Bada boom, bada bang. There we go. Cash App is scrolling at, you know what? Let me see. Because if you're watching from your phone, it's difficult for you to watch as well as scan the QR code. So it's simply $Mission 448. That's $Mission MISSION, the number four, and the word 40, and then the number eight, Mission 448. And if you do not have Cash App and you would like to give, you can Zelle us or Cash App us via our telephone number, which is 704-235-8408. All right. Now, any questions, we'll entertain those at this time. Let me see here. That's not what I want. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So again, we thank you in advance for your generosity. This may not be for everybody, but it is for somebody. Somebody will sow into the ministry that we do and assist us with the final uh, repairs. And then, and like I said, we'll be back on the road, and we'll go from there. So go ahead and share this. If you have anything negative to say, just be gentle and realize you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. So you want to always be careful when it comes to those things. I don't care what you do in life, there's going to always be somebody that has something negative to say. But the negative thing that they have to say reflects them more than it does you. Always remember that. And don't allow any negative words or negative activity or negative behavior that they show. Don't let it reflect you. Don't let it reflect you. You just got to understand that, evil people do evil things and good people does good things. So you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. So mama and them used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Your mama ever told y'all that? My mama used to tell us that all the time. She used to tell us that all the time. So let's see here. Bernie says, I finally got back on an ultra classic. Okay, okay. And we're ready to do Ohio Four Corners next year. Perfect, man. Bernie, we are planning on coming back up to Ohio. We have a patch for the triple nickel. And so we're going to be back up there. We rolled that, I think it was a couple years ago. And so we plan on coming back up there next year to ride with my good friend Nick and his crew up there in Canton, Ohio. So let's make sure we communicate, Bernie, and that way, when you're ready to do it, we may be to make it happen where it's the same time that we're up there. Now, we did ride the Four Corners of Ohio. It was a great ride. We actually did it in one day. So it is doable in one day, but we were kind of pushing it. And even as we got home in the wee hours of the night, we pretty much all agreed that if we were to do it again, we would have definitely taken 2 days. That's the thing about Mission 448, ladies and gentlemen. It is not about the race. It's not about trying to beat the clock. It's about getting out there and just really enjoying the ride. When you're doing Mission 448, most of the time it's taking you either to or through parts of your state that normally you wouldn't even consider traveling. So it is intended to just, get out there and just enjoy it. It's not an iron butt situation where you're racing to get a certain amount of miles within a certain amount of time. You just get out there and just enjoy it. You can make it your own ride. You say, look, man, I ain't trying to get out there and do that. Well, if that's not what you want to do, then, by all means, don't do it. But don't knock it till you try it. And we enjoyed doing the Four Corners of Ohio. I didn't realize that Ohio had as much country as it did, but it was. We rode through a lot of little small towns. We must have left out. I know we left before sunup and we got down well after sundown. So we smashed it in one day. It is doable in one day, but 2 days would be best. So Bernie, when you are planning on doing it, my suggestion and encouragement would be to plan to at least do a stayover one night. And let's see here, it must have been one, two, three. It might have been six of us that did it. I think it was might have been six of us. Me, Meso, Nick, Mike, the other Mike. Yeah, I think it was six of us. I think it was six of us that did it, man. And man, we were moving though, man. We were moving. Um, so Ultra Classic. That's a nice bike too, brother. It's a nice bike. So again, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, hashtag free Ruby Red. You see it right there on your screen. That is the QR code for the way that you can donate to assist us in freeing Ruby Red because she's just like Akon. They got her locked up, won't let her out. She's not in the shop yet. She's still at the house and underneath the carport. And but so what we're going to do, we had contemplated, we were trying to figure out exactly what we were going to do. Um, cool, Bernie. That's cool. Just definitely keep me in the loop and let me know, man, and we'll make it happen one way or the other, I'm sure.
We were contemplating with Ruby Red if we were going to just build it out, rebuild it, which initially we said that's what we were going to do. Um, but the costs kind of, you know, kept rising. And then with the replacement, it'll be pretty much plug and play. Again, with all the miles that the bike had on it, my bike had on it, to rebuild it, there was a lot of other things that would need to be addressed and were of concern. It's not like these are miles that just accumulated overnight. Just, but these were hard ridden miles, 138 hard ridden miles. Um, Last year when we did the Three Flag Classic, we ran through must have been every daggone national park from Canada to Mexico. And my God, the elevation and everything, and again, when I left North Carolina, headed to Canada, left Canada, and met with the crew, and we all left from Canada, heading down to Mexico. Beautiful ride, great company. It really was. And then once we got to Mexico, we chilled for a day or so. They had a banquet for the finishing rally riders, and then I made a beeline from Mexico to Massachusetts. And so Ruby Red was, I mean, I had her wide open, and, cruising at, well, we were cruising just a little bit above, just so anyway, so I just say that to say the miles accumulated on that old girl are hard ridden miles. Yeah, we wasn't just, yeah, some hard ridden miles, constant. So so we're gonna go ahead and get this motor, and with the help of a few generous viewers and supporters, and again, no matter how little or how much, it'll be greatly appreciated. Um, so if you just, sometimes we got that little balance left on our Cash App, just go on and send that over to Ruby Red and Ruby Red's honor. Just send it on over. You ain't gonna miss it. Just send it on over. But then there may be a ball out there that say, "Yo, Retro, I really rock with you, man, and I support what you do." So here I got some big numbers on it, man. Look at here, man. We'll be appreciative. All right. So with that said and done, man, like I said, I'm not going to prolong it. Yes. So God bless you. Heaven smile on you. And we will see you very soon. Because we got to get on here and release a word of encouragement from time to time, right? Yeah, yeah. Hashtag free who? Free Ruby Red. Where's she at? Look at her, y'all. She locked up, man. They got her locked up, man. She just little cover done blew off of her. She done been sitting there so long. She got about 3 inches of dust piled up on. I didn't even bother putting it in the building. I got it home from Knoxville, rolled her off the U-Haul, and just left her underneath the carport. Shame on me. I ought to do her a little bit better than that. Um, but so every day I walk out the house, I got to look at her, just sitting there. I'm looking at her and she looking at me, and you know, you know. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hashtag free Ruby Red. Come on now, y'all. Don't play with me, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all got something on it or what, man? Y'all got something on it or what? How many by a show, man? By a show of hands, how many gonna help your boy out? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Like and share. That way, some of your friends they might have hit the mega bucks yesterday or something like that. They might have got that little refund, that bonus. Yeah, put a little something on it for the preacher, man. Send a little something for Ruby Red, so we can get on back in the saddle and make it do what it do. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be good, man. Now, y'all be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie. It's your boy Retro. Let you know that registration for Mission 448 is open. You can register today and ride the four corners of your state or multiple states. Who's going to be the first to collect the four corners of each of the lower 48 states? Hashtag who's got next. Register today and ride the four corners of your state.
and I'm not gonna be going down this mountain. So it's time to get a little shut-eye. After coming up the coast, nice little ride. We stopped here at Neptune's, a local hangout spot for bikers and everything, and a little seafood. So we're gonna get a little bite to eat right across from the water. So, you know, we're just up here having a good time, checking out some of the bikes. That's fire right there. Yeah. So you already know me and my murals. So we got this one right here, California Dreaming. You know, it is what it is. And little dude get his little photo op in with the bikes. That's what it's all about, though. So check it out, man. You already know, if you got any murals in your city, in your town, man, holla at your boy, man. I'm coming through and get that snapshot, get that photo op, you know what I mean? And I tell you what, man, I'll even take you out for lunch. How about that? California Dreaming.
Retro, hashtag press play. It's the Retro Philosophy Show. Let's go!
Kingdom alignment on assignment for the king. Hope you're ready for the show.
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
Got my specs on my side. She's my forever bride that keeps hope alive.
I'ma rev it up, so hold on tight.
We about to level up, catch us on the turnpike. From city to city, state to state, coast to coast, man, make no mistake.
We are conquerors,
More than conquerors.
collecting miles and smiles.
Been doing this thing for a while, and all the while winning souls to God. We singing praises to our King. On the hog or on the wing, His praise we always sing, because this is the day that He has made.
Kingdom alignment on assignment for the king. Hope you're ready for the show.
Oh, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
Got my specs on my side. She's my forever bride that keeps hope alive.
I'ma rev it up, so hold on tight.
We about to level up, catch us on the turnpike. From city to city, state to state, coast to coast, man, make no mistake.
We are conquerors,
More than conquerors.
collecting miles and smiles.
Been doing this thing for a while, and all the while winning souls to God. We sing